But let me clear off some space. I think I have all the pieces ready for it. So I do need a dauber. Do I have a dauber? I'll use a dauber. Cool. All right. I think we're ready. So I even got the ink out because I knew what color ink I needed for this one. So this is 5.5 by 8. And then I scored it at 2 and 6. And these are the first, or the 2 smallest from the new Country Inn. Okay, so that's how we're doing that. And then I measured, there's measuring in this one. If you don't like measuring, this might not be your card. So we're going to fold this over. And then I'll tell you how I measured so you can see these lines a little bit better. You see where I'm going with this yet? Okay. So I measured a half inch here and a half inch here, half inch from here to here, and a half inch from here to here. And we're going to cut those. Same thing over here. Up here, I measured 1.5 inches down and 1 inch over. And I did that the same thing over here. So we're going to make a fishing vest. Oh, it's really fun, except for fly fishing is really fun, Cheryl. If I think it's easier to do on the bank. The last time I did some fly fishing, we were in a boat and the boat moving and me trying, it was comical to say the least. So this one is the easiest because, do you see my little pencil marks? So that's where I'm just going to go pencil mark to pencil mark. And then same thing over here, pencil mark to pencil mark. And then this one, I'm actually going to close it and do pencil mark to pencil mark. Same thing. Kind of got buried. I have to look at it from this way. There we go. Pencil mark to pencil mark. So there we have that. Now I'm going to, as soon as I saw this stamp set, I knew I had to do this card. And I need my trimmer. And I need to get rid of that. So now I'm going to score. This went down 1/2 inch. This went over 1 inch. I'm going to score between the marks. So I'm going to line that up in the tray here and this up in the tray so that both the pencil marks are in the score line, and do that. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Line those up. And this color is wild wheat, by the way. All right, now I'm going to cut these in half. I could eyeball it, but I'm not going to. So it's not quite 3, so it doesn't matter if they're perfect. We'll do 1 3/8. Then I'll turn it around and do 1 3/8. That way they're the same size. So those are those two. And I'm going to do the same thing here. How long is it? This is 2 3/8. So we'll just do 1 inch. Oh, I don't want to cut the end off there. Okay, so if you order this kit, I will send you 2 of these already made, already measured and everything. Okay, here goes. So then we already scored that. I'm going to put a dimensional here. Actually, I'm going to score it. I'm going to flip it back. There we go. And I'm not going to use a dimensional quite yet. I'm jumping ahead. I'm so excited about this card. I love it. Okay, so that's going to go back like that. but we're going to just add some detail. So we're going to take the dauber, and I need a piece of paper. Do I have one? Oh, sometimes I usually chop them in half. But this one, I did not chop in half. So that's good. So we're just going to take some same color. There's that hair. And we're just going to kind of not rough up. Oh, I don't even need to do the inside. That's all right. It's done on the inside. This one needs to be done on the top corner needs to be done on the inside. So just kind of giving it some dimension. All right, now we need it on this side. The blending brush might work well on this too. I just thought I'd grab a dauber. I haven't used a dauber for a while. I thought about embossing it, but I didn't find an embossing folder that we had that I thought would be what I wanted it to be. Okay, now we're going to do this. And then get this edge. You know, fishermen are not real neat looking characters. If it kind of looks. I'm going to do this edge a little bit. I was kind of looking for that duck colored canvas and the wild wheat. Now, this finger is just getting colored to the max today. And the wild wheat was the one that I came up with that looked more like that. They call it duck fabric, or I don't know, canvas. You know, what the fishing vests are made out of. So there we go. I might add a little here, a little darker. Okay. Oh, I'm not done. I need to do the same thing around this. Thought about leaving this hole, but I wanted to get the top part of the pocket too. These are the pockets for the vest, in case you have not figured that out. Okay, one more. All right, we are done with that. Gosh, now I've got to clean up. This is why I wear dark pants when I'm stamping. It's because I usually end up getting it everywhere. Especially when I'm trying to hurry not to keep everyone. There you go. All right, so now we have the pockets. Hopefully we don't have a whole lot of fingerprints in them. All right. Now I'm going to put that dimensional on there. So I don't want it to lay flat. How many fishermen do you know that are that neat that their vest would be flat? Usually tousled after being shoved in the back of the pickup until they get there. There. Okay. This pocket's going to go down here. This pocket's going to go down here. Like that. I'm going to use some tear and tape. And I'm going to, I love to do this, make it skinnier. So just take the tear and tape and then cut it vertically. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And then just drape it around the edge because we want stuff to fit in the pockets. Because what fisherman doesn't have lures and stuff in their pockets? Do you see why we made extras? That's why. There we go. There's one pocket. And a second pocket. So that was like a 2.5-inch strip long, if I'm eyeballing it. And this isn't going to be accurate size-wise. The lures are going to be much bigger than the pocket, of course. But it'll work. It'll give the message that you're giving your fisherman something. This one I think might be my happy retirement card. I need to make some cards for our cabin. My sister and I have a cabin. We rent it out on Airbnb. And we like to leave little cards welcoming them to the cabin. And most of them come for fishing. So I'm going to try to whip up some fishing cards. That was one of the ideas I had when I saw this set. I had talked to her about it ahead of time. She runs it. It's about 500 miles away from my house. So my sister runs it, takes care of all of it. Thank goodness. Okay, so now we're going to use some of these extra little lure pieces. So one of these that doesn't have adhesive on the back. So we'll tuck that in there. Cute. It's darker, so it doesn't show up on things quite as easily. And these we might just put up there. We're going to wait and see what we get. Okay. Bobber. There we go. And, oh, I didn't use these. I forgot to use those. Well, we might add another one onto that other card. These go like this. It's pretty easy. Oh, and that's what that stick was for. Okay, we're going to add that, but we'll do that another time. When you see it in the picture, you'll go, oh, that's what she did. All right, what do we have that we can put this? Maybe we'll put this up here. You know what? We're going to cut it in half. And then we're going to use this. So there's a lure hanging out of the pocket. And then we'll use this again, just because it's handy. And we're going to put the pocket right there. See, isn't this cute? Let me put the fly in there. Okay, here's another pocket. We'll have a hook coming out of this one. I've got hooks. You can have a hook and a weight coming out of this one. Okay. This pocket is going to go right there. So we'll have a hook there. And we'll have a weight. You guys can't see this very well, can you? I'm sorry. Let me see if I can lower my camera down. Is that better? There. Okay, so now we need to add adhesive here. And I'm going to tuck this under. I need, there we go. Okay, I need to line it up. There's a hook hanging out. And we'll use a little drop of glue. Got more than I bargained for there. That's why that glue was, I have a love-hate relationship with the glue, the runny glue. So right now it's going everywhere it shouldn't be. Okay, there's that. All right, I'll put another lure in here. Tack those down. Add this one in here. That's why I said that one didn't matter, because I'll just tuck that end in. And do this. So there you have that one. I think I'm just going to take, now that I have them kind of where I want them, I will pick this up, add a glue, pick this up, add a glue, add a dollop of glue, this one, there. Okay, so there's that one. And like I said, this is going to be a retirement card, so I'm just going to open it up. This color is very easy to see on. So, isn't that a fun card? Oh, my cabin is, let me see here. Our cabin is in western Montana. I am originally from Butte, so it's over in that area. Yes. Okay, so where's our happy retirement? And I don't think it needs a sentiment on the front. I think it's got enough going on. So I need a block. Is this block going to be big enough? My desk looks like a hurricane hit it. But that actually was a fishing trip. Thank you. Thank you for liking the cards. Oh, I forget my stand is not far up. So there's the card. Yeah, I moved it down so you could see it better, because these colors aren't as easy to see on, I'm thinking. All right, so this is the last of the cards. And you will get 3 of each of the kits if you'd like the card class from me. You'll get to make 3 of the kits. 3 you'll get 2 of each cardstock pieces for each card. So you get 2 for this and 2 for the other ones. So there you have it. I'm going to do one more thing to this card. I'm going to, since I have a little down there, I'm going to add a little. Just when they open it, they kind of sort of match. I'm all about matching. Matchy. It's my thing. So this is card number 3. I'm going to bump you for here. You know what? I'm going to take you off for a minute. And I'm going to move this up. My camera does not move easily. I don't want you to get seasick. Okay, now I'll add it back. Flip it around, and here comes the sun. So I'm going to move me. Kind of. You just get to see a starbursty me or a sunny me. So this is card number 3. Here's card number 2. I need to burnish this down a little bit better. It's not going down very easily. Card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. So if you'd like to make these cards, and it's still, my camera is just wonky as all get out. There. If you'd like to make these cards, if you want the kits, I would send them to you with a $40 order. There you have it. So you get 2 for